For some time now, I've been hearing rumblings about an Atlanta-based soul singer and producer who goes by the name of Choreology. After hearing a few of his tunes from his self-titled debut album, Choreology 101, it became clear what everyone else was so excited about. Tonight I was invited to come hang out with him and his crew during a rehearsal and watch some of the magic happen. What I found on the other side of the door was a pleasant surprise, to say the least. On this episode of Offstage, I visit Choreology Studios to chop it up about life, love, music, his big buzz, and the challenging journey from musician to songwriter, songwriter to producer, and producer to independent soul artist. I'm Reginald Prince, and this is Offstage. Stay tuned. Was Choreology 101? Was that recorded here?
Well, yeah, it was recorded here because it wasn't going to be an album. I was just recording some music. And then, I got a song here and a song there and a song there. By the time you knew it, there was an album.
This is real cool. I always thought like studios had to be the enclosed, behind glass.
Well, I call this my Walmart studio. It's not the Nordstroms or the Gucci of studios, if you will. But it's the little engine that could.
And did. Tell us about Choreology 101.
So that's what Choreology 101 is, the experience of learning what I have learned and what I'm sharing through life's lessons.
Okay, so what are some of the things that you open that door? What are some of life's lessons that you've learned?
My album opens with the song called Unity, and basically I tell the story when I do the song live about how Mother Nature has this way of coexisting together, but we as the human race hadn't quite picked that up. You go outside. I grew up in the country, so in the country you go outside and you hear the birds and the bees, you hear the tree blowing in the breeze and all that stuff. And in the city, when you get around people, you hear something different. You hear sirens, you hear gunshots, you hear yelling. And so nature just coexists. And so you never seen a swarm of bees do a drive-by on a flock of birds saying, you can't fly over here, this is my space.
Right, that's true.
But that's how we act. That's one of the lessons that life has taught me, is living in unity and accepting it.
What are your strengths and your weaknesses?
I think my strength, which is really hard for me to compliment myself, I feel like I am a pretty darn good songwriter.
Phenomenal. What would you say is a weakness?
A weakness, I would say, would be trusting myself and believing in myself. I'm getting better, but I've had to get better in order to even put out this album, to even be a solo artist at this moment. So that's been a part of my journey, is just believing that I could and that I was good enough and had the ability and the talent to really do something.
Hey!
Hey, William.
Oh, really?
Hey, William.
Bruno Mars, everybody.
Bruno Mars,
Say hey,
everybody.
Bruno.
On Offstage. Hey, Bruno.
Say hey to the people. Say what up. What it do, Sean? Don't be peeing on me, okay? Look at you dripping. Anybody want a dog?
I actually knew you were country when I saw these.
I found it at a supermarket, and I said, this reminds me of home.
So when you say trusting yourself, okay, because you just said your strength is your songwriting. So when you say trusting yourself, what do you mean exactly?
I mean, trusting, this whole process of the album was a test of trusting myself, was trusting. I wanted, I was cool with the songs, but I felt like somebody else should be producing this album. Somebody else should be mixing this. Somebody else should be, doing all this stuff. And so when it was hard to find people to do that, I had to do it myself. And I had to trust myself that what I was doing was good enough and was just as good as if I had hired and paid another producer. So I kind of learned as I was going to be a producer, you know, trial and error, and having 50,000 drafts of the same song until I, you know, developed my skill and my craft too.
Well, let me just say this. I've heard your album. I think it's phenomenal.
Thank you.
So you don't need to have that issue anymore.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate
I have said.
He said, y'all heard the man here. He said
You don't need
it
to
now.
have that issue. Who are you off stage?
Who am I off stage? I am just regular old Colby, as my grandmother would say, Colby. I'm just chilling at my house shoes, and I do interior design on the side. As you see, we're here in the lovely Choreology Studios, designed by yours truly.
Alright. I follow you on Instagram. I'm surprised you didn't mention you're a foodie.
I am a foodie. And I have this poncho on because I have my weight gain. A friend of mine coined the term that you have to get a good push fall shirt, you know.
Push fall. Explain that to me.
Or another term is a hug release, where it hug and then it release over your stomach. Hug release. Do whatever makes you feel better about your life. So I ain't hating on nobody.
Are you spiritual, religious?
Have you ever met a black atheist?
How we got over?
Yeah, definitely spiritual. Believe in the Lord Jesus. You know, you gotta say the Lord Jesus Christ, because the saints would be like, well, I don't know what it is he believed in, because he didn't say the name. I said the name Jesus.
Did you take lessons, or you just naturally play by ear?
No, I just naturally play by ear. One Christmas, I asked for a keyboard, and my mother got me like this really small Casio. The keys were like really.
I remember I had a Casio.
You had one of those, yeah.
I can't play it though.
Your mom was like a little cream, like an old cream color or something. And I would get in my room and I listened to my old Mississippi Mass cassette tapes, and I would just. I think they're singing that note right there.
I wanted to give the viewers a chance, your fans a chance to.
Bruno.
You can't be on the camera, guy, okay? You can't be on them.
And then,
So we were talking about
the non-gospel guy. Secular, singing about the love and the shooty loop and your honey love. And
Picture of grace, an angel sent by God for the gift to the world. So eloquent, intelligent, you're my diamond and my pearl. Yes, you are. I thank the Lord for you. You're my everything. Yeah.
Dream, which talks about love that went bad. Hook says, just a dream, though it seemed real and true. The sight of you, but I was wrong. I'm still alone, missing you. You know, you ever messed up with somebody and you thought you was gonna spend the rest of your life with this person, but something happened and they broke your heart and they left.
is this a personal experience or just it's a collection of experiences from friends?
Well, it's really from friends. The truth is about that song, I wrote that song over 10 years ago, resurrected the song. The message of it applies to any number of things. Some black and white photos. This is me and Stephanie Mills. I had the esteemed pleasure of singing background with her for the Monique Show many years ago. This is the old group I used to be with. This is my sister Avery Sunshine. This is Miss Monica. Did backgrounds for her for one of the All-Star games in Boston. Some people at a wedding, Latrice, Jason, Darren, and this is me giving the Lord worship. A little Hot Wheels and things.
What do you record with? Paris, Logic, Mac?
I'm a Logic. Logic is on the Mac. Yeah, on MacBook Pro, Logic. So I'm a Logic guy. I know that most people use Pro Tools, but I'm a Logic guy. I don't really care for Pro Tools that much. Just probably because I don't know how to really work it.
What's your sign?
I'm a Taurus. Taurus.
So you're a stubborn
Yeah.
bullhead.
That's right.
So what's next for you? What's coming up for you?
I was asked to be a part of this play called Rhapsody. I just signed on, so I don't know a whole lot about it, but I believe it has something to do with the history of soul.
follow Choreology and stay connected for up-to-date information. Follow him at Facebook.com/IamChoreology, Instagram Choreology, Twitter @IamChoreology, and for booking information, www.choreology.com. To watch episodes of Offstage, check us out on YouTube and follow us on Facebook.com/Offstage.